Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode. This is the second half of Jess's episode, so I hope you guys enjoy this one. If you do, like, comment and subscribe. Holiday.
I love holidays.
What's your favourite holiday?
I've only ever been to Greece.
That's Greece. Whereabouts in Greece?
All over.
All
Almost
over Greece?
every single island I've been to.
Damn, I love Greece. I've never been, but I would love to go to Greece. And I always wanted to go to, what's the capital?
I can speak a little bit of Greek.
Drop some Greek.
Drop some Greek.
I might, no, because I love the Greek language.
I can drop some Greek. Kalimera means good morning.
It just sounds sick.
Kalinita means good night.
It sounds sick. No, it sounds sick.
Kalispera means like
You've
good
taught me
afternoon,
that.
good
No,
evening.
you've taught me that back in the
Probably
day.
when I came from Greece. Yamas is like, yamas.
Damn.
I'm trying to think. I can't even remember what like please and thank you is. I feel really bad because my mum's like actually like got Duolingo on her phone.
Yeah.
And like teaches herself it.
Greek. That's
yeah.
sick. So you can survive in Greece, basically. What's the favourite cuisine? Halloumi's a big thing, isn't it?
I don't like cheese.
I did. What? Anyway.
I like feta cheese.
Feta cheese.
Feta cheese is
Feta's
lovely.
I love it.
Moussaka and Greek salad.
Greek salad is banging. Not that I've ever had
and
authentic.
Greek lemon potatoes.
What is that like?
Lemon potatoes. So
Just
they're like roast potatoes.
Yeah.
But they're lemon. And they are
I'm trying to think of the
like lemon and herby.
Trying to imagine of the.
I went on like
you know when you said lemon and herb, all I can think of is like roasted potatoes just with Nandos sauce, like lemon and herb all over it. I'm like, that's probably not how it tastes.
No.
Only thing I can place it with though.
Literally just like you've just like squirted a lemon onto a potato and eaten
But
it.
it tastes like sensational.
Honestly, I could live off them. I make my mum cook them all the time.
It does sound lovely.
Next time I get my mum to make some, I'll bring some for you.
No, oh my god. Greece though, that's sick. What's your bucket list then? What's it saying? Like where?
I want to go to Santorini. One of the Greek islands.
Right?
No, is Athens? I think Athens is the capital.
Right, yeah. Santorini. I knew that.
Santorini is the white one. You know, all the white houses
Kinda
with
like,
the blue roofs.
Yeah.
It's all
I've seen that.
I'd love to go back to Italy. I went to Italy on a school trip.
What year was this?
Year
9?
8. Year 8 or 9. And
Whereabouts did you guys go then?
Sorrento. We went to Pompeii.
That
was
would be
horrible.
nice if you didn't go with school.
Yes, it was horrible.
Yeah.
Where have you been, Rohit?
Well,
What's India like?
India's beautiful.
I would love to go to India.
India's beautiful, man. And I don't get sick of it every time I go. Like, every time I go, there's something new.
That's like Greece with me.
Very hectic, though. Like, if you're, like, if you get very overstimulated very quickly, like, if you go out in the streets, you can only go out.
I watch a lot of, like, the people who go, like, street food vendors, like,
I love that.
Around India.
You do get deli belly, though.
Oh.
You do get deli belly. But, no, I love India. The colours... Bro, like, Britain is so dead for colours. Like, if you go outside, the houses are, like, pink, blue, yellow, and I'm like, why are all... they're all just white or, like, bricks. Yeah. And I'm like, well... Not
cheapest,
ready for
whatever was cheapest in the time frame that the houses were built.
I've been to where have I been? I've been to India. I've been to Norway. Norway is lovely.
I'd love to go to Norway.
I've been to Oslo in Norway. I haven't really been out much there though.
I would love to go to, like, in winter though. When the snow's like this deep.
Yeah, I just love
it.
any of the Scandinavian. Like they're doing something right. Like it's a bit expensive though. Like cost of living there, but you get paid for if you work there. You get paid for how much you're gonna spend basically.
Yeah.
So it's pretty good, and the government's quite neutral. So I've been to Malta as well. Malta's like a B-Tech Italy, to be honest. So it is lovely though. I love Malta. It's got a lot of narrow roads. It reminds it's like if Europe and India had a baby.
Oh.
I really think of it like that. Where else have I been? I've been to France when I was 6 though, so I don't really remember any of that.
Yeah, I went to Turkey when I was like 3.
Oh, I want to go to Turkey. I don't
remember. We were just like in this all-inclusive resort.
Yeah.
I remember like there's like a traumatic story. My brother picked up a green like chili pepper and told me to eat it, and I just thought it was like a normal pepper.
Just
picked it up and scanned it and
was it like a little
crying.
small? Was it a small bite or were you like a?
I can't remember.
Oh.
I just always get told this story about how I just started like running around rampantly, like crying, like screaming and kicking.
Oh mate, that's. Oh,
I still hate him for that.
Yeah.
Every time I see him, I'm like, Tyler.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
No, that's sick. So Santorini's up there. Any other place outside of Greece?
I'd love to do like a little tour of Europe.
Yeah, I want to do like a little drive.
Yeah,
like, through
I would
everywhere,
love
just park
to do
up
that.
and stuff.
Like just sleep in a van.
Yeah,
go
yeah,
everywhere. Like I wish I could just take a year off work, save up, just
Soon
tour
come.
Europe.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I'm down. I'm actually fully down. Like because
I could sleep in my Mini. Put the back seats down. I'm little enough.
What, just lay like a little.
Just curl up in a ball.
Yeah. That's literally what I have to do. Like in an airplane, because oh my god, seats are so tiny. My legs like they hit the front seat, and I just have to be like. I don't even know if the camera
to be
can
fair,
see
I'm
that.
so grateful I don't have that issue.
Oh no, it's so long, and I always have to have the aisle seat so I can stick the right leg out.
Yeah, and then you're tripping people up.
Yeah, well, not on purpose.
I sleep on planes. I put like the table down in front of me.
And just.
I put my arms in front of me.
Yeah,
Just
you're one of them
and
ones.
fall asleep like the whole time. If I'm on aisle, you're not getting out to wee. I'm conked. I'm gone to the world.
Before you even I fell asleep.
Oh,
before we
literally
took off.
before I take off, I'm gone. Any excuse to sleep.
No, I respect that, to be fair, because I hate turbulence.
It's so scary.
I'm like, brother, why are we going up and down? Just
Have
go
you
in a
seen
straight
the,
line.
Thing of how to picture turbulence, like
The jelly thing. Yeah, where you're like in between jelly and like.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't know what happened, because I've been flying since I was like a baby, but I think along the way I was like, I don't like flying anymore. It's just the takeoff. I'm like, brother.
It's like, it's just when your ears pop.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
so
I always have to have like a
painful.
chewing gum in or something just so I
Yeah.
can keep the ears from like. Oh, and when this time I landed back from India, I was like, my ears still hurt. I was outside of the plane. I was
Yeah.
like, my ears still hurt. And I came back home and it just popped and I was like, brother.
Yeah, but best feeling getting off a plane and have the heat hitting you.
Yeah.
Such a good.
India to Asda. Oh, do you like Asda?
Oh, do you know what?
I love a cheeky Asda
I love
shop.
a big Tesco.
I love. Can we go big
cheeky-
like 3 a.m?
Oh yeah. Can we go to IKEA? Can we go on a day trip to IKEA?
Yeah. You know what's banging? IKEA and Nandos.
I'm down.
You like Nandos? That's good.
I love Nandos.
I love a Nandos.
I love a wrap. I love a Nando's wrap.
Double
chili
chicken wrap.
jam. Oh, that
I
chili
love
jam is so sexy.
You don't like halloumi, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Halloumi sticks and the chili jam. And they
That
don't even do
chili
it. They just
jam
grill
is
them. They literally
beautiful.
just grill it, and I'm like, this is beautiful. Nobody else can do it like this.
It's a little bit dry though.
What, the halloumi?
No, Nando's.
Is it?
It's just dry chicken.
I've always had it like, well, it depends on if you get the boneless stuff in it.
I get a wrap. I've only ever
Yeah,
got
yeah.
a wrap from Nando's. It's like Subway. Have you ever been to Subway?
Yeah, I've been to Subway, but I don't.
Did you get the same order every single time?
I switched it up somewhat. Like just the no, don't do this.
Nah, I'm not having that.
No, so I
That's
switched
not how
it.
Subway works. You go to Subway when you're 8.
No, I
And
switched
you pick something that 8-year-old you wants to eat.
Do you remember
And now that's the only thing you ever eat when you go to Subway.
first time I went to Subway was in year 7.
Really?
Yeah, literally in year 7.
I think
and
the
I
first
was
time I
like,
went
I
it was
don't know
like
what to buy.
2016.
Jesus. I think I switched just the meat or something. I've kept the veggies the same.
I'm not even going to expose myself that hard on the internet, but I get in my Subway sandwich.
I'm trying to
It's
see what you're. I'm trying to
embarrassing.
see what you're. Do you toast it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool, right? And then it's fine. Like if you don't.
It's not fine, Rohit.
What? If you don't.
It's psychotic. No, my Subway order.
I'm trying to see. Are you?
Shall I expose myself?
Go for it. You know. Wait.
Expose it.
Okay, go
Can
on.
guess my Subway order?
What meat? Can you give me just the meat?
No.
Tuna.
No.
Ah. Chicken.
No.
Right, then I have no clue because then I literally have no clue.
So, meatballs. So, meatballs are warm with cucumber and sweet corn. Just
No cheese.
Just that. I don't like cheese. It's pretty criminal.
You know what? No, it's not as bad as I've heard worse. I'm pretty sure somebody's just got like hearty Italian.
Yeah, obviously
slaps
hearty
chew-
Italian.
No, Italian herbs and cheese.
Nah, hearty
Italian herbs and
hearty
cheese.
Italian.
Anyway, okay, right. We don't need to argue in front of the viewers.
Ready to scrap.
What is it? Hearty Italian and just tuna. That's it. With
Why would you pay for that?
That's what I'm saying. And they didn't even get it toasted. I was like, brother, you could have at least used the microwave. And
Tell
just
me
get
you
it
were like
toasted.
on a date.
Nah, this was like I think this was like a mate. It's like, oh, okay, right, that's interesting. Leading on from mates, to be fair.
Jess has none.
Nah, I'm right here, lads. I've been getting rinsed. I'm right here. Anyway, so what are some of your major red flags in relationships or friendships in general?
I don't think I'm one to speak on red flags. Red's my favourite colour.
Oh my god, Jess,
Rampage
man.
straight through them.
Jess, man. They just look like a love heart.
It's just like red. Yes.
No, but if
No,
you were
but,
to,
like,
if you were to
seriously,
think, let's see if you were to think of any.
Like, I'm very much, if I have a friend I want to do everything with that friend.
Really?
Yeah, like,
so you're quite...
I love to be involved in every single part of a person's life. So, like, someone for me is like a person who just, I wouldn't have a friend who was just so closed off and did nothing. Like, a big red flag for me is that, like, if they just didn't, it just makes me feel like they're not interested in being friends with me.
Do you think that's...
Probably comes from
like
a fear.
Personality clash?
I think that just comes from a fear of missing out. I got mega FOMO.
FOMO, yeah, fair
I got
enough.
mega FOMO. I feel like I just need to be included in every single thing everybody does.
That's fair, you know, but, yeah, no, that's
But yeah,
weird.
like, doing things. So maybe not even, like, being left out, but, like, red flag, chill friendships. Like, I love having, like, I have friends that I can just go to their house and we just sit on our phones and not even have to talk. Best company ever. But I feel
Really, bro?
you need that friend who you just always do something with. And if a red flag is not wanting to go out and do things. Like, just
Yeah. No, I think that's
boring
just...
people.
Yeah, I think that's just not aligning either. Like, if you want to go out and the
No.
other person does, that's just not the right friendship anyway, because you've got
No.
different sort of agendas on life. I think for me, I think it's just like either when they overshare or like, you know, when you just get a chance and you're like, okay, I'm gonna give you my whole life story, and I'm like,
But I am so like that. I meet a new person and I would spill everything to them. Like, if somebody asked me, I would tell them my whole life story. I could
right,
just
well, we've
chat
got
for
a few
days.
minutes, so if you...
Hey guys, here's my life story.
No, I get that though. I think major ones are like some proper red flags. I mean, like, just like back chatting, all that crap. Like,
Nasty
when
people.
Yeah, just basically you shouldn't be friends with.
No,
people
literally,
like
that's just where you just shouldn't even be friends with this person.
Yeah, but people that think they're gonna be like alone or like in school or something, and they think that these are the only friends I have, I can only stick with them. Ditch them. Like, literally just ditch them and just be on your ones.
That is some advice I would tell to myself 6 years ago.
Yeah, fully. No,
That is
I respect
some mega
that.
advice I would
Yeah,
give to myself.
Bro, you'd rather be on your own than
I did.
surrounded by like 5 or 6
I so
people
much
that
preferred
are just, that are just feeding you false stuff as well.
Yeah.
It's just such a red flag. But in relationships, oh god, relationships is a hard one, to be honest, because it depends on the relationship. But
Communication
trust.
and trust.
If the trust is broken,
It never gets fixed. No matter how hard you try.
I don't know actually. It depends on what's
really
happened.
depends,
It depends on
yeah.
what's happened. Like, let's say it's like you've not told me something, or like somebody's not said something.
That's not that big a deal.
Not depending on the severity of what you haven't said. Not a big a deal.
Yeah.
If you like full on do stuff behind my back and I find out through another person. Done.
Hate finding out through other people.
Yeah, you're done.
Oh, that is the most horrible thing in the
Yeah.
world. It's like somebody comes up to you and they're like, oh, so-and-so said this. I'm just like, why couldn't they just tell me?
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
like
this person doesn't like you. Okay, I'm going to go up and confront that person. I'm not going to sit there and listen to that.
Yeah.
Confronts that person. Why are you chatting? Why are you chatting?
It's just like, it's just so stupid, isn't it? Because when it gets passed around, it's just like, why is everybody... Just come say it to me, man. Just come say it to the person that's involved.
I'd so much rather somebody come up to my face
And just say it out.
tell me, I hate your guts.
Yeah.
And I don't want to talk to you ever again. Why
Yeah.
can't people just actually like admit to that?
I think it's just being scared, isn't it? Like, realistically, like, I feel like a lot
But
of
why
people
do
can't.
people care so much about what other people think?
It's just our society. You've summed up society. Like,
Because
people are scared of what other people think.
I could not give less of a shit.
Yeah, which is fair, and that's just how you are, but not everybody is like that. So many people are scared to even just have, like, a little, like... I feel like I was very sheltered in my, like, high school year. I would be afraid to... Not afraid, I'd just be like, I can't be asked getting in an argument, so I wouldn't say stuff. But then towards the end, I was like, I don't have time for this, because I was just so impatient. I was like...
I always was. Like, I think that's why a lot of people didn't like me as well.
Mm.
Because I was very confrontational. And I would never stay quiet. I couldn't. If I heard
Which
something
is
out...
good, to be fair.
Yeah, but also not, because I couldn't keep my mouth shut.
Yeah, so everybody knew what you were
could
thinking.
not keep my mouth shut. My face, very expressionate face. If I don't like you,
Yeah,
you're
you
seeing
know,
it from
you
the
know,
second
yeah,
I
yeah.
turn them around and look at you.
Yeah, you know.
My eyes are telling you something. But I'd never fight anyone. I'd never get physical. If I don't like you, why do you care that I don't like you?
Just agree to disagree, innit?
It's literally...
Simply.
You don't go through life crying over someone that don't like you. If that person don't like you, they're clearly not worth having in your life anyway.
Yeah, I'd say is that your piece of advice that you'd give to anyone that's getting through
definitely.
like toxic or like bullying?
Like, if you're going in that situation, just stop Like, it's hard to do that, but like...
It's definitely easier said than done.
But I've been in that situation where I lived my whole life trying to be...
Somebody else.
Somebody to fit in. It never worked. My own personality always shone through, and I think that helped me come to terms with it more, because I could never keep my own personality down. She's like a little... She's always wanted to jump straight out, as she was, yeah. But, like, just be yourself and actually don't care
what other people are doing, and don't just ditch the people. Literally, like, if you think
life's always better, you
life's
can be
too
sad.
short as well,
and you're allowed to be sad for a week.
Yeah.
If you thought somebody was like your best friend and you were like emotionally attached to them,
yeah, go through that.
Let yourself be sad.
Yeah, go through that.
But
You've obviously
don't dwell on it.
Don't wallow in it either.
And be able to look back on the good times you had with that person and be like, yeah, they were a good friend, but then it turned into a not good friend, and I don't deserve to have that around me in my life.
Yeah, and at that time they were a good friend, so you can just look back at that and that specific memory, not why they're not here now. So just that's what I'd say, definitely. Exactly. So I think a lot of stuff now as well, like peer pressure and all that crap. I'm like, what?
I hated that. Like,
did you get peer pressured?
No.
I'd say
I would always put my foot down.
It came quite close to me, you know. Like, I feel like just the amount of people that were like, because I never really I don't drink. Yeah. So whenever everybody was like, oh, he won't go to parties, then I was like, that's not really the same thing.
You can still go to parties and not drink. You don't have to drink to have a good time.
Yeah, I was like, I just don't. It don't bode well with me now, to be fair, but that's a different thing. I think peer pressure is such a big thing, though, and like I'm glad that I've always been like true to myself and never actually, because I've always had people around that are like, that's a bit sketchy. I wouldn't do that if I was you. I was like, yeah, fair enough. And it's always nice to have people, but if you don't have anyone telling you to not do any of the stuff that other people are saying, I'm here telling you now, don't do half the stuff.
Seriously,
because you'll regret it. Like when you look back at your experiences when you went through that stuff. Obviously, yeah. At the moment, it might seem like, oh yeah, everybody's doing it. It's cool. It's on trend, but it's just gonna get you down the wrong path, because like that one thing could lead you to the next thing, and then you're doing it for the next 3-4 years, and you're like, where has my life gone?
Yeah, definitely.
That's obviously like a very big thing, but like
peer pressure is very pivotal in
I've
your
seen it.
progression.
Yeah, I've seen it.
And like you will go through it and you will experience it, but it's being able to put your foot down, that's the most important thing.
I think the transition for us was year 9 summer. Year 9 summer, everybody switched up. So I was like, what? Because I was in India at that point. I was like, this is odd. Everybody was like skating, all that skating aesthetic. Yeah. And doing a lot of like the stuff I'm not mentioning on here. Yeah. And I was like, these were people I knew as well. I was mates with these people, and I was like, what has happened? I was like, I don't know where everything's gone. But yeah, no, definitely don't do any of that in my opinion. I would, unless
you genuinely want to and you are interested.
If it's your call.
It's not bad to try things. It's not bad to want to have that experience. Like, you don't learn without having experiences.
That's something. But I'll agree with the second bit.
If it's something that you were pressured into, don't. But if you think to yourself, maybe I do, on my own opinion, want to try this, you can go, yes, I like that. No, I didn't like that. And if you don't like it, you just don't have to do it again. But at least you've learned, and now you know, and now you can put your foot down if somebody was in that situation again with you.
Yeah, of course, 100%. So what do you think, like, are some ways to cope with, like, stress and anxiety in, like, school, or, like, just in general?
I think creating a safe space for yourself at home.
Yeah.
Even if home isn't your safe space.
Which is, yeah.
Just finding a place that you can call your home to be safe.
Yeah, because it's not always like...
Because it's not always where you live.
Yeah.
It's somebody else's house, it could be school, it could be a nice little bench in the woods that you walk to and you sit by yourself. I think stress and anxiety, a lot of it is learning to be able to cope with it. I've struggled with really bad anxiety to the point where I've had to leave work because I've had panic attacks so bad I could not work. But the best thing for me was going back to the place where I felt safest. And sometimes for me that's a person, and picturing that person in my head.
Really?
And imagining that person tell me what to do, how to come out of a panic attack.
I've never heard of that before.
So like a lot of the time I hear whoever in my head going, breathe, do this.
That's very soothing.
Picture this. Or music.
Yeah, big outlet for a lot of people. Yeah,
a big thing for me as well. putting my headphones on.
Yeah.
Or going in my car, going for a drive.
Yeah.
Jamming my music up so loud
It is
I
a
can't
vibe, to be
hear
fair. It is a vibe.
anything.
Yeah.
And just not thinking. Obviously, if you're driving, think. Like, don't not think while you're driving.
Just jam it on, lads, and just keep going.
Get in your fancy Tesla that drives itself.
Oh no, that's some good advice. I've never really had that. I might try that, to be fair, because I've never really had somebody telling me like what to do. Because it's always comforting having someone with you.
Exactly.
But you might not always have that instance where somebody's next to you.
You don't always have somebody there with you.
Yeah.
Like, when I get really stressed when I'm driving, if I'm driving in a new area and I'm like shaking, you know, when you're like shaking so bad you can't even bring your clutch up. Like, sometimes I get really like that when I'm driving, but I just picture that person in my head telling me exactly what to do, exactly what to breathe, that I'll be fine. And I think that's a really important thing. Like, even if it's somebody you've never met, like...
Could be just be like an idol or something.
It could be somebody you look up to, exactly. Being able to picture that person in your head and that being the thing that soothes you.
I mean, if it works for you, exactly. Like, if it's going to get you through... I do a lot more stuff that's actually with the body. So, like, blowing on your thumb, just, like, air from your mouth, just blowing on your thumb, it gets your nervous system, like, to calm down and get you back in the... Or, like, doing, like, square breathing or anything like that. Just
square breathing was the bane of my existence.
Just, like, something that gets you back in the room, or, like, seeing everything in the room and just saying, like...
Yeah, through things you can see, through things you can hear, through things you can feel...
All of that, I feel like it's good grounding techniques to just get you back in the room.
I feel like meditation would actually be really good.
I
don't feel like I'd be able to take myself seriously enough to meditate.
I've sat down in silence and I'm like, have anything in your mind.
I can't clear my mind. I'm always talking to myself. Yeah. There's always something going on.
But I either do like, so I imagine like water droplets or something. Just something that's like...
Not just like made you need to pee.
Nah, man, I don't know, because I find like, you know, like rain on the car window.
Like, when you're going to sleep and you can hear the rain, Yeah,
like kind of like that. I'm like, okay, all right. And then I start meditating. I try that, something like that. Gone from like the stress and anxiety. A lot of it comes from heartbreaks and all that stuff nowadays. Or hardships in general, friendships, anything. But I'm gonna focus more on heartbreak for this one. Like, what do you think? What would your advice be? I've done like previous podcasts like on heartbreak and stuff. Yeah. But I'm always intrigued to see what other people's like strategies or coping mechanisms are.
I think when I went through like a really big breakup with somebody I was dating for like 2 years in high school, and that was really rough on me. I think being able to take yourself out of the situation and remember who you were before.
Yeah, that's
it's a really big thing. That's how I kind of get over. I'm like, I was fine without this person before.
Yeah, I'm going to do it again.
I enjoyed spending time with this person, but everybody has their differences and things change. I think I'm very good at reminding myself that not everything in life stays the same and a lot of things change.
Yeah, change is the
and a
only
lot of
thing
people struggle with that.
Permanent, yeah.
Like, but for myself, when I went through that, a big thing was being able to understand, right, I had a great time with this person. This person made me feel safe, feel comfortable, feel perfect, feel everything.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that. But that's done now. You learn your lessons from that situation. I feel like I always just want to come out of the situation a bigger person.
Yeah. Again, it's
like,
easier said than done
everything.
at the same time. It's easier said than
I'm
done.
not saying that happened overnight and like the next day I was just like fine and I spoke myself. Just told that to myself.
As nice as that would be.
It's just perfect and as lovely and easy that would be, but life doesn't work like that. I've been saying that now, but it was in that time frame, like what, a few months, just trying to remind myself that like every day is different though. Going through heartbreak, like
it's not a
snap, you're done, you're happy now.
It could be a 3 month thing, it can be a 6 month thing. Yeah, because you're literally I saw a quote. You're grieving the loss of somebody that's still alive.
Exactly. And you can see that person, you know they're happy, but that doesn't mean that they are happy. Obviously, whatever they're putting online.
Whatever they're putting out, it does not mean the real thing.
I think the best thing to do sometimes is just remove that person completely until you're ready.
Clean slate, yeah.
And start a clean slate with them. Like, I am friends with that guy now. Like, I'd say he's like my brother now.
Jeez.
Like...
No, that's sick. Yeah.
I would I put so much trust in him because we had so much vulnerability with each other when we were younger.
Yeah.
Like, that in my head now has changed.
That's a good... I've just got a good question.
Oh, go on, ask
Do you think you can be mates with your ex?
Yeah. Absolutely, 100%. I am. I'm friends with a lot of my exes. I dated a lot of people in high school, right?
No, right, okay. Oh, I don't know. This might turn into a debate at this point. I don't know.
No, you're wrong. Wrong.
I don't know. It depends on how. If you mutually broke up, maybe. If you broke up like on like we're having an argument.
But do you not see as like, you clearly were friends and got along at one point?
Yeah,
Why
but like you
can't
can't go back to that,
Yeah,
bro.
but you can.
It's like you've planted the seed, and I'm like, this isn't magically gonna. Because you can't just like magically, like you.
Yeah.
It doesn't go back to that stage. You know what I mean?
No, it takes time. Like, I would say it was like at least over a year until me and this person could even look at each other again. But then nothing. I feel like once you've lost. If you can't be friends with your ex, it's because you still have feelings for them.
I agree and I disagree, to be honest, because
That's how I feel on
sometimes,
that.
you know, when chapters
Unless
end,
they were like really nasty, because there's one ex that I would never want to speak to ever again. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
not because like I'm not saying if they like were horrible to you, be friends with them, because that's a completely different situation.
No, not preaching for that.
No.
I don't know, because like what? Let's say like a new chapter starting.
Yeah.
And you've outgrown this person. It doesn't make sense dragging them back in and keeping them in the start.
You don't have to.
No, that's what That's exactly what I'm saying though. Like it depends on the thing,
Definitely
but
does.
I don't think.
You can be friends with your ex, if that suits you.
I think you
your
can.
situation.
Yeah, and depending on the relationship, if you have another partner, what they think about it, I think they have as much to say as you do. If you're still friends with your ex, it's like. Bro, if you're still friends with your ex, is the door like somewhat open still? Like you could possibly go back, because a lot of people think, you know,
if
when
you
you
think that way, then yes.
Yeah, but like, what if both parties think like that? Then does that mean that friendship shouldn't even exist?
Yes.
Yeah,
because that means you still have feelings for your ex.
No, I don't think it does though. No, I don't think it does. You know, because I feel like, what if you had, you know, like people say like your first love, you can never really get over them or some crap like that.
Yeah.
Like, what if it's one of them ones? This is just me being devil's advocate, but I'm not coming at you. I'm not trying to make you get answers or anything.
No, I'm not feeling like that, don't worry. I'm not on that. I don't know, like, I don't think... It's all about changing your mindset about that situation, though.
Which takes time, yeah.
Like, I would still say that guy, I love him, but not like that.
But not in the same way,
Not in the same way at all.
I think it's different.
And I think you can change that, but obviously everyone's different.
Yeah, it's different for different people.
Definitely, 100%.
Yeah, so I think, I don't know, it's complicated. I think you can be mates with your ex depending on how it ended. Definitely. I'm going to leave it there, otherwise I'm going to be here all day.
We could talk.
We could talk for hours. I think me and Jess could keep going, because we both got so many different points and we just keep countering.
Bouncing back. It's like a game of tennis.
Yeah, but did you ever have like, so like when you say relationships and stuff, did you ever have like a limit? You can only date or like after like 15, 16 or something like that?
No.
Did you never have that?
No.
Fair. No, you know what? Fair enough. Because I've just wondered, like, because I've heard from some people they can't date until like, what, 15, 14?
My parents always joked about that.
Really? Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I had like boyfriends.
Jeez.
In like year 7.
Go on, Jess.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Rolling on.
Yeah, no.
New one every year.
Is that a fist bump? Right, okay, yeah.
I am joking. I haven't had a new one every year.
Yeah, no, fair enough. No, that I was just wondering because I've heard different things from different people, but that's a good segue to like adulthood. I'm gonna air quote this because when you think of 18,
no,
not an adult, but I just want to know, how did you imagine 18? Because I had this the amount of stuff that I thought when I was going to be 18. I want to know what you thought it would look like when you turned 18. Like when you were growing up, how did 18 look?
Oh gosh, how did 18 look when I was little?
I've got...
Come on, you talk, I'll think.
Brother, I thought I was going to have a Ferrari, yeah? I thought I was going to roll up into school in a Ferrari. I thought I was going to be like... I thought I was going to be retired, but still going to school. Yeah, I thought I was going to have enough money. So I thought by like 14,
how are you
50,
making this money?
I don't know, brother. But I have that's what I thought, and then I was like, oh, okay, well, that's not really.
It's not really how that one works.
It's not. You can't even get like you have to start your lessons at like 17 anyway. So I don't know why I thought I was gonna. You can get it by 18.
Bugatti
Chiron. Yeah, no, that's what I think. One of the, and then I thought I was also gonna like, you know, when you see in like those TV dramas, like 18-year-olds like living on their own.
Definitely, I think that was a big thing for me. Like even growing up to like being like 16, until like you kind of click in your head like life isn't actually going to change when you turn 18.
It's literally
I'd
so
literally
anticlimactic.
assumed like as soon as I turned 18, I'd be out living by myself. I'd be in a sustainable job. I'd be at university like trained to be like a doctor. Do you know what I mean? Like when I was little, I always like thought I was gonna be like doing all this big stuff. And I'm just like here with my little job, my little mini.
That's still big stuff though. Like when you think about it, like
I guess.
No, but it's because you've got it now though. Like when
Probably
I think the lead up to it is always bigger than the anticipation is always bigger than the result.
Definitely.
So it's always like about the journey, not where you like the destination. Like once you've got it, it's just a bit like, oh, I've got it now, and it's like on to the next one.
Yeah, I guess.
So like having a job is a big thing. Like I think you're littling it down.
Yeah, but I had a job before I turned 18 anyway. I had a job since I was 15.
Yeah, that's still sick though. Like bro, there's still a lot of people out there that don't have a job. And I think fair. I think, but is there any sort of like independence you get? Like obviously you can drive, everything like that.
Drive. I can go out on nights out. I think that was a big thing for me once I turned 18. Not even for the drinking. Just being able to experience like a whole new experience.
Is it really? Because I don't, obviously.
I didn't go out. I didn't have a fake ID. I didn't get a fake ID. I didn't really go out unless it was like for family occasions and I got away with it. You know, when you're in the group people, they don't tend to ID you, all of you. They just let you go on. So that was the only time I'd really drink. But it was being able to have that experience with my friends and make the new memories. Like clubbing is great. Like going out, being in a massive group of people, all enjoying the same thing. Yeah. Like it's like a beautiful experience. I love it. I love staying out till 4 o'clock in the morning, dancing my little toes off.
But after you turned 18, was there like any sort of like responsibilities on your shoulders, or like you're like, oh?
I don't think anything changed.
Well, that's good then. I think.
Like I literally feel like nothing changed. I could just get tattoos.
Yeah.
And I was like, get me tatted.
Yeah.
I think that was the most important thing for me turning 18. Drinking and tattoos.
Yeah. I mean, you got pretty sick tattoos, to be fair. Are they spenny? Are they how expensive? How expensive are we talking?
Both of these were £280. So my thigh and my chest.
Jesus.
But it doesn't count, right? Because I paid a £50 deposit. So by the time I get to paying for my tattoo, I've already forgotten about the money I paid. Girl math right here. I've already forgotten about the money I paid for that deposit.
You paying cash as well, so that they don't.
Yeah, sometimes my first one I got was bank transfer, and the second one was cash. Same artist though. Big up. I love my tattoo artist. But yeah, like.
How painful was it? That's a question. You've got a high pain threshold, man.
They're not painful.
I wouldn't know.
The weirdest one was like here, like on like my sternum.
Yeah.
You can like feel it rattling your ribs. Oh, it was so weird.
Nah, bro. Oh my god. Like the first like connection, like when they put the pen onto you.
Oh, it's so weird. It's such a weird
Is it like they're just piercing you, or because you've been pierced a lot as well? So...
Yeah.
Oh god.
And then you just get used to it. Like your skin just gets so used to like the tapping, the hitting that you just kind of go a bit.
Do they fade, or like do they just?
Yeah, they can fade. Yeah.
But it depends on the ink or something like that.
Kind of, yeah, and how much you take care of them. Like, if you go out in the sun a lot, it degrades the ink a lot more as well.
Right, right.
There's lots of factors. And also, like, your skin type and how your skin's literally, like, genetically made.
Yeah, right.
Like, that all is literally a factor on how well tattoos stay onto your skin. It's so weird.
Is there, like, different inks for different...
Yeah, every artist buys different inks.
Jeez, right.
Like, there's loads of different brands.
Fair enough.
And obviously, colours fade a lot quicker than just black work.
Yeah, I've heard about the red. Red's really quick, apparently.
Yeah. My mum has a red tattoo.
Sick.
My mum has a red tattoo, yeah.
Yeah, it looks brill, but I don't know if it works on darker skins. Like, I feel like it's more of a... I feel like there needs to be a nice contrast. I feel like it would blend too much with my skin.
Okay, yeah. I get what you mean.
Yeah, no. That leads on to, like, style and stuff as well, actually. How do you feel about, like... There's, like, a lot of trends, like, old clothes being, like... refashioned.
Yeah,
I love it.
I like a lot of it. Some of it's really ugly.
Yeah,
I'm putting that out there, like
some of it is
flat out there. Some of it is disgusting, and I just look at people.
What sort of pieces are we talking?
I don't even know. Like a lot of shoes. Like them shoes that are like toe shoes, and they have like the gap between like the big toe and like the second toe.
I've not seen that, but that imagery is disgusting.
Yeah.
I like it mainly because like cargos. I think cargos have become a big thing,
love
and I
cargo
love
trousers.
cargos just because of how convenient they are. Like,
Oh my
how
God,
many
all the
pockets.
pockets.
Yeah, I feel like girls, bro, they don't get
I have
enough
no pockets. Look at this.
I don't know how they don't get
pockets.
any
I have
pockets.
no pockets in the trousers I'm wearing.
It's like that they just make you buy bags. Then I'm like, what? Well, no.
Yeah, and I feel stupid always carrying a bag with me. I feel like bags make you look like you're so much extra. Because I feel like I only ever wear bags for night out. So I feel like if I just wore like a little handbag to the supermarket, I'd look a bit much.
Yeah, that's funny.
I'm only going to Asda.
No, I like how it's being recycled into, and it's just.
I like the sustainability aspect
exactly.
of it.
Like,
because I think a lot of fast fashion brands are really bad, and people don't pay enough attention to how much damage they are causing.
Yeah, it's just, but then people argue the point of like it's just the only cheap clothes that they can get, and I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, and not a lot of people have the time to go charity shopping and hunting.
Yeah,
for nice stuff.
I've tried.
Like a charity shop is a hunt.
You've got to really find it, but once you do, it's perfect. But like you've got to have a set, like you've got to have a day set aside for that.
You need like a full day. You need to go to like Italy or something where like all the posh old people live and they all donate their clothes.
Yeah. No, but that. How have you been feeling though? Like since you've turned 18, have you been feeling? I've been feeling nostalgic for sure.
I love being nostalgic.
And
I always.
I listened to what was it? See You Again by.
I have a playlist that is called Songs to Scream in the Car, and it's just bangers from the early 2000s.
Yeah.
I love early 2000s music.
What about
Bang me on a
Pitbull?
Disney Channel playlist.
Yeah.
I will go word for word on High School Musical.
Yeah,
Like,
I've been reflecting on like primary school, like listening to the like you know when you see the birds, the little daisy, all of that.
and,
I've
like,
just been
school
reflecting
dinners.
on. Yeah,
Miss primary school dinners and the sprinkle
My
cake.
school dinners were dead. Yeah, that brings back memories. Like
I love sprinkle cake.
although the Christmas school dinners at my
Yeah, mine would die. You got like 2 Brussels sprouts.
You had to somebody had to come with a knife and like.
Oh, that's weird. We just got like it served in like a tray, just like a normal.
Oh, that's
school
weird.
dinner. Didn't even realise I said it like that. I was just like, oh.
No, literally,
Next.
like people had to come over because it was so hard to cut. Obviously, we're like year 6 hands.
Oh, I thought you meant
And,
it was like fancy, like it was a full like
No,
ham
no,
joint
no,
that
no.
people were like carving off for you.
I can't get over your reaction. Oh, that's weird.
I thought you meant like it was just like this big ham joint. I was like, that's weird for a primary school.
But no, thinking back at like primary school, like what do you think of? Like you know when you see school now, or like see some other people in school, and you're like, I was there at one point. Do you think like I find it so weird? I was in their shoes.
It's like when you see a baby.
Yeah.
Do you not look at a baby and think, I was a baby once?
I used to be that tiny.
And you hold it and you're just like,
Wow.
how is this me in 10 years?
Yeah, literally, it's crazy.
It's so weird to think about.
But what do you think? Like, I don't know because we're not really down with the kids anymore. But like, what do you think of?
Speak for yourself.
All right, hold on. No, but what do you think of like their like what's happening now? Do you think like they're still? I don't know what to think of.
I think kids don't have enough time to be kids anymore.
That's another topic I was going to think, like maturing before their age.
Definitely.
I feel like.
And I think a lot of it's to do with social media.
Yeah, I feel like we did that a lot as well. We were like, we have to. When I was like 12, I was like, I need to be like I'm 15.
Literally.
And I was like, well, this isn't. Although we still had fun though. In like year 7 and 8, like we had like.
We were
trends,
still
like bottle flipping.
No, we was like the last years of year 7s who were still scared of year 11s. And then by the time we got to year 11s...
Did you push them back?
What?
Did you push the year 11s back? Like
no. I would not have dared.
Oh, bro, I was just like, nah.
I once picked a year 7 up and moved them out my way though.
That poor year 7.
You know, like... The
What
little
do you mean,
deli.
picked-
No. You know, like the
Move
little
them
deli
aside.
that was in front of the library,
Yeah.
and the queue used to go all the way up to the library. I was trying to get out them doors, and this kid was not moving, and I literally just like guided him with my hands out of the way. And he was like, "Oi, fam, what do you think you're doing? Why are you touching me?"
Yeah,
and I was just like,
act
when
hard
I was
now.
in year 7. I was so scared of anybody who was in like black uniform because obviously our school was.
You know, it's the other way now as well. Like literally, when sixth formers like chat to like lower years can just chat with them and like and like shout stuff at them, and I'd be like, we never did that. No. I don't know if it's because of COVID or something, but we never literally did that.
No, like when I was in year 7, if anybody who was like taller than me looked at me, I'd be like, yes, I'll do whatever you say. Sorry.
Yeah, it is.
I was so
the
scared.
reality of it. Yeah, I think it's just because we all just mind our own business and just did what.
Yeah.
Because I feel like what was it? It was like the the year 6, you know, when you go and look at the school and stuff.
Yeah.
One of the year 11 shouted, "Oh yeah, these 5 years are going to be the worst years of your life," and I was like, "Cool, yeah, cool."
And they were. He was not wrong.
No, but what? So like the transition from year 6 to 7. Oh my god! So what? We went from being the top of the food chain to the bottom of the food chain.
Yeah.
And I feel like we were expected.
You literally just get like thrown into it. It's
you're
like,
in the deep
there
end.
you go.
Yeah, you're in the deep
Learn
end.
to swim, fend for yourself.
I think it's
You're
a lot better now.
You're in this school
though.
that's 3 times the size. Don't get lost. Don't be late. You'll get a detention.
Yeah, it's a lot better now. I feel like there's more transition things.
Definitely.
But I want to speak about trends, bro. Like because I remember
like
bottle
fidget
fidget spinner,
I love
loom bands,
fidget spinners.
fidget cube.
I had a Captain America fidget spinner.
Did you actually?
And it was a Captain America shield.
I've
spun. It was great. It was a
oh.
metal one, so it was probably fancy.
Jeez, bougie man.
I bought it in Greece.
That's sick. No, I want to. What else? Bottle flip. Oh,
That one got banned, didn't it?
it got banned.
So
yeah,
did fidget spinners.
It got banned pretty much. I'm pretty sure like all over
It
the
is
UK.
loud though.
Yeah.
Like, you know when they went,
No, because you know when we used to like try and get it at like high places. and
like
I'd be
throwing glue sticks up to the ceiling so you feel stick.
Oh my god, it's weird because like at A levels and stuff like that, I did because I had a different school transition. Half of the stuff that we did, they didn't do. And I was like, right, but yeah, no, I've been reminiscing to.
Our school was crazy.
It was fun at times, you know.
Yeah,
I look back and
definitely.
I'm like, it's fun at times. Do you remember Killer Clowns?
Do you remember when they came to school?
Do you remember? I didn't have. You know, I had a SIM at that point, and I didn't have outgoing calls, so I only got incoming calls. Everybody, do you remember? Everybody rang their parents and was like, "Can you come pick me up?" I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that.
My brother was in like that computer room that's on the bottom floor and it like sticks out.
Yeah.
He was in that classroom and I started crying thinking my brother was gonna get murdered by these killer clowns.
I don't actually know if they came or not.
I think they did. I think
it was just one geezer in a suit.
Yeah,
like
I think it was some sixth formers. I think they were trying to mess with those.
Probably, yeah.
But the whole school like went on lockdown. We got all trapped in the atrium, didn't we?
Oh, what hall? I think
We got put like in the sports hall.
Something
yeah,
like that, and then they were like, "Yeah, we need
the
to
doors.
go to your lessons," because it was lunch, and then we had 2 lessons after that, and they
Yeah.
were like, "Just." Oh, I remember. No, so my brother came and he was waiting outside the gates. Right, he had his hood up because it was raining. Because he was picking me up and he had his bike with him, and they were like, "Oh, we've had a scare. Can you take your hood down?" And my brother was like, "Brother, I'm just wearing a hood. I'm not in a clown suit."
Literally,
He was like, "They've just come and said this to me." I was like, "Oh, bro, it's because there was killer clowns," and I was like,
just killer clowns, the casual. Yeah, my mum made my brother walk me home that day, and he had a go at me for crying and him having to walk home with me.
God,
He was like, "Why are you being so pathetic, man? It was no big deal. Why do I have to walk home with you? You're cramping my style." Thinking he was like all big and cool.
"Oh gosh, no!" It was a weird time because people went hunting for them as well.
Yeah.
And I was like, right, well, you do you.
I always used to be scared, like, on my road, there's, like, a snicket that I have to go down, and I used to, like, walk down it every day to, like, go and meet people to walk to school with, and, like, I just, like, picture a killer clown,
behind you,
chasing me behind me on my way to school.
Yeah.
I'd be like, "Sound, this is it, take me." I would just fully give in.
Yeah,
if a murderer was chasing me,
You just
be like, "Take me.
why not, lad?
Do you know what? Add me to your kill count.
I don't mind, lad.
Maybe I'll be famous. Maybe I'll get in an Eleanor O'Neill video."
What are your favourite TV shows at the moment? Or, like, what characters do you assign yourself with?
I don't have that. I never
not?
understand how people can watch a show.
Not like Friends, like Monica,
I don't
Chandler.
understand how people can watch a show and be like, "That person is me."
I think it's just what they do, innit? And
then like people are like, "Oh, I'm this character, this character, this character," and I always try, and I don't. I
fair.
don't understand
No,
it.
yeah, no, fair enough. But like, what are you watching currently? Or are you watching anything currently?
I don't watch TV shows.
Do you not watch TV shows?
No.
Have you
I
seen?
did just start the new season of American Horror Story though.
Is it good?
No.
Ah.
It's slow and confusing.
Yeah, I hate when shows. Do you know when they're like everybody's like, "Oh, it's slow but it gets good." I'm like, I'm not ready.
I don't have this. I did that with Stranger Things. Watched 2 episodes of Stranger Things, got bored, and
I actually liked Stranger
went
Things.
away with it.
I'm waiting for season 5. Season
But-
4 was brilliant.
I watched season 4.
Season 4 is sick.
I didn't watch the seasons in between.
Season 3
I
is
watched
also
2
good,
episodes
actually.
of season 1 and all of season 4.
Season 4 is sick though. I feel like everything they did with it is just.
Definitely, it was very good. I was very enthralled in it.
Well,
but it still didn't make me want to go back and watch the other seasons.
So you're not a TV gal. What about like movies and stuff? Are you a
I
bit
love
more
horror movies. Get me talking about horror movies.
If you had to survive
hours.
a day in a horror movie.
Do you know what?
So banging
I
question.
could outrun Michael Myers.
You could outrun Michael Myers.
If it's only a day, that guy walks.
Would you not
As
be...
long
No,
as
but
it's
you're
just
like...
a
no, but
straight
Jess.
line and I can just run, he's slowly walking behind me going...
Okay, let's say...
And I'm just there like...
No, but let's say you need to, like, get into your house. Fam, your hands are sweating. You're like this. And
He's going to break in anyway. If I need to get into my house, he's breaking in and I'm gone. Freddy Krueger, I could not sleep for 24 hours.
Yeah, that's... To be fair, that's simpler than running away from Mike Myers, I think.
But he walks. Have you ever watched Halloween?
Yeah, and I'm...
Yeah, and
no.
he's always just really slowly walking
Bro,
behind
he's not
you with
doing
his
this.
knife.
He's not doing
Yes,
a dance.
He is. Yes, he is. He's like...
It's not
shoulder
an interpretive
moving,
dance.
Like,
oh my god.
Knife in hand, just like, I'm going to kill you.
Oh my god. Right, so that's...
Who could you survive? Not Freddy Krueger, because that's my answer.
I'd survive it.
Yeah, because then you just pretend to not be scared of it.
Yeah.
Because that's how they literally defeated it. We're
Easy.
not scared of you.
I'd be like, yeah, I'm not. But I
Do you
probably
reckon
would...
you could survive a saw trap? Do you reckon you could cut your own arm off if you needed to?
Nah. Oh, nah.
If Tobin was to find you,
Nah.
like if
Nah.
Jigsaw,
Nah.
no.
There's no
What
other...
would Jigsaw put you in a trap for? What's like a bad trait that you have that you think he
I
would?
personally don't think I have that many...
Have you ever like stolen a red lace out of the Sainsbury's pick and mix and eaten it while you're walking around?
Don't tell me you've done that.
Yes.
What, like, what? No, I've bought it after then, innit?
No. They don't know you've eaten it.
I've not done that, lad. I've not done that. I've ate it before I bought
Sainsbury's
it,
don't sue me.
though. No, that's fair enough, though. Well, fair enough.
Do you not think you could cut off your own limb if you needed to?
Depends on... No, I don't... No, because I'd have to... If somebody else did it, maybe.
No, you got to do it yourself.
No, I can't.
Or like if you had to kill another person. Like if the trap was like, you survive or they survive, do you think you'd be able to?
Oh, it depending on... Yeah.
Do you think that fight or flight would...
Yeah, I could just
come
like...
straight
be
in?
like, boom.
Yeah.
And then I just wouldn't look at the limb. I'd just be like... Just look everywhere.
What's that? Never heard of it.
I don't know what that is. Just look everywhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I do, to be fair. But...
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I could talk all day about Saw. I love the Saw franchise.
You do? You've got a tattoo
So
as well,
much that I
haven't you?
have a Saw tattoo.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah.
How many hours did that take?
3.
Or was it? Oh, I was about to say, or was it done in 1 hour? Is what I was going to say.
Gosh.
Yeah, that would have been a...
The amount of detail in that.
Yeah, I was about to...
That would have been a right
Yeah.
scratchy scratch. No.
What's the most unexpected or interesting thing that you've learned recently? It could be about anything, to be fair.
I don't know.
Mine's that...
I don't remember enough stuff.
I think mine's that life is too short, you know?
To be fair, I get that.
Because I deep it and I'm like, why am I worried that I'm getting older each year when I'm not enjoying the time that I have?
Just enjoying the time that you have and not caring about it.
I'm worrying about now, or like I'm worrying about how I'm going to be next year. I'm not taking any of the time in now.
Yeah, I get that.
So it's like, I don't really see why it's beneficial for anyone.
No, I get that. Yeah.
That's the one. It's not
I think
unexpected.
you live life day by day, and you shouldn't be worried about what's going to happen in the future because you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, I think just focus on the present.
Yeah.
Not even the past as well, because that can sometimes lead to overthinking and stuff.
Definitely.
Especially negative stuff. If it's positive, then yeah, nostalgic. Like, you know,
Definitely.
year 7, 8, come on, bring it on.
I don't want to look back on them years. Not like you.
Oh, do you remember slime as well? Slime was a
I
big
used
thing.
to love playing with slime.
Slime was a big thing
Slime's
as well.
still a big thing.
Is it?
Yeah.
To be fair, a lot of people with like anxiety or something, I feel like they
Yeah.
could, like fidget toys in general, I feel like
I think that's really helpful.
they are really helpful. I've seen this one where it's like it sends a gentle pulse. And it's like it turns cold as well, so that it's
Nice.
sensory,
That sounds
isn't
fun.
it? Yeah, I want to get one.
I was like, that sounds fun.
No, but if there was one piece of advice you would give to your younger self, then what would it be?
Stop trying to fit in.
Stop trying to fit in.
Stop trying to force friendships that should not be forced, and you know that.
Yeah.
Because I did. I knew that, like...
Do you regret it, though? Or do you think you needed that?
Some aspects I do, but I don't, because, like, the people that I were friends with, when they were my friends, they were literally, like, the light of my life at that time.
That's so sweet. That's so cute. Oh, my God. Yeah, sorry.
At that time, not anymore. Like, I look back on it now and I just see the worst things other than, like, all the happy things. But like it definitely would just be to stop trying to force myself to fit in, because I did try and change myself a lot and was very insecure about myself.
Yeah, no, fair enough, man.
Being insecure is not a fun experience.
Yeah, and I think it's a long process, but
Definitely.
And again, that's also somewhat caused by society. I feel like you compare yourself with others. Comparison is the thief of joy, you know. Like,
definitely.
I think why am I comparing myself with somebody that I'm seeing online, or like somebody
you don't even know that person, you don't know
or somebody you see that on the
personally.
street, just somebody you see on the street. You're like, why am I like? And that's why you shouldn't worry about what track you're on. You shouldn't worry about feeling left behind either.
Yeah.
I feel like this links to like earlier on in the podcast. I feel like you shouldn't be worried about where you're at in life. You should just be happy that you're in the process now, because you're in something that you were praying for before.
Exactly. Like.
Hi guys, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Sadly, the last few minutes didn't get captured, so we don't really get to see the visuals of it, but we do get to see what Jess said there. But yeah, no, I think that pretty much wraps it up, to be fair. So Jess, thank you for coming on the podcast.
You're so welcome.
I hope I can have you again soon. It was a very good one, and I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're so welcome.
If there's
it was very nice being here.
Anything you want to say to the viewers?
Follow, like, subscribe, comment down below.
I'll leave all of your socials at the description.
No, you don't have to.
No, I'm
That's
leaving
fine.
you. I'm leaving
No,
you. I'm leaving
okay.
your socials. I'm leaving your socials. Anyway.
Okay.
That's it for this one, and as you can see, that was Jess and me signing off, but yeah, I'll do it again. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.